Greetings, friends. Dr. Derrick Robinson here, teacher, writer, researcher, and owner of MyEdvantage Career and Consulting Services. I am here to offer you an opportunity to improve your academic writing, manage your work-life balance, and help you retool yourself for a competitive job market in higher education. In short, strategic yet simple steps, you can acquire and master the hidden skills to improve your competitive position. Click the link below or go to www.myadvantage.org and discover the various courses we have to offer. I also have some free content available on the website, and at the end of this short video, I have a special offer that I want you to check out. Thank you. Today, we're going to talk about being an academic professional. An academic professional is a full-time working adult, therefore they are professionals. They also have families and family responsibilities too. Academic professionals are in school part or full-time, therefore they are also academics. They go to school on nights and or weekends. I've been an academic professional and I've worked with academic professionals since 2016. Academic professionals must balance their professional life, personal life, and their academic life in a world where time is scarce. That is a challenge, and I have a strategy. With my strategy, I will show you key steps to make your life more efficient, maintain and improve work-life balance, and master the elusive concept of time. I have a full course and coaching program that takes you all the way from overwhelmed to confident and in control. Today, I will share 3 main features of my program. I will also share with you a module from my program for free. I hope you are ready to jump in. I am Dr. Derrick Robinson from MyEdvantage Career and Consulting Services, and this is the Academic Professional Survival Guide, Mastering School, Work, and Home. Hey, Dr. Derrick Robinson here, teacher, researcher, and lead consultant for MyEdvantage Career and Consulting Services, LLC, and I've got an amazing offer for you today. I have participated in very intense discussions with doctoral students and some of their professors. The one thing that is commonly said is that today's doctoral student is what we call an academic professional. They must balance work, school, and life on this doctoral journey. I would often have doctoral students come to me and say things like, well, you know, I have a job too. The fact is they do, just like I did in my PhD program. So I've developed and published some research on the modern doctoral student. Today I share with you the Academic Professional Survival Guide, Mastering Work, School, and Home. Today I will share with you 3 key features. 1, digitizing your life. 2, the talk. And 3, meeting efficiency. Digitizing your life begins with your digital calendar. In the 21st century, we have amazing access, and I'm almost certain if you're watching this video, you have at least 3 forms of 21st century access. You have either a computer or laptop, a phone or smartphone, or a watch even, which is synced to your phone or computer. So once you have all of those things, digitizing your life is really a part of just syncing your digital calendar. Now, the purpose and value of that is this. 1, it allows you organization. You can organize all of your major events and dates and meetings and things like that onto your digital calendar. And if they're all in sync, you'll be notified via your computer, your watch, or your phone. It also allows you to set reminders so that you're not getting a beep the day things are due. You can set reminders out in some digital calendars, 1 week, 3 weeks. You can actually customize your reminders, which allows you to know in advance and then plan in advance so that you're not panicking the day something's due. The third thing, along with reminders, is it allows you to plan long-range activities. So if we're doing this thing smartly, what you'll do is take those large projects that you have to do in your semester or in your work or job or even life and break them down into smaller activities and place them on your calendar. So if you know you have a paper due when you get your syllabus and you have a paper due at the end of the semester, you don't just set a calendar date for the paper being due, but you'll break it down into smaller activities and put all of those activities on your calendar with reminders so that you are staying ahead of the game. Digitizing your life is very simple. We just have to remember to do it and do it on the spot. So here's some hints. Enter your events as soon as you get them. So if you meet with somebody and y'all determine you're going to meet again at a certain date, get that date immediately and put it in your calendar, set multiple reminders. If you get your syllabus at the beginning of the year, look at when your things are due and begin to start putting them on your calendar as soon as you get them. So as soon as you do that, enter your events soon. The second thing is setting multiple reminders. Use them as signposts to let you know how you're making progress on how to get these things done. The third thing is frequently review your calendar. Set a day where you look through your calendar and then plan out or gain focus on your week ahead. My recommendations is use Sunday for that. Take about an hour Sunday, look at your calendars and plan your week. It helps you gain focus on the week ahead, but also evaluate where you are on particular projects. But if you start digitizing your life, life gets a lot simpler on this journey of balancing work, school, and life. A second feature that we talk about in the Academic Professional Guide course and coaching program is the talk. The talk is a conversation that must happen between family, friends, and other members of your life, including your job or colleagues, and we'll talk about that momentarily, about the venture that you're on or about to embark on. Life and work are already set pretty much. You've now dared to add on school as an additional piece to the plate. And in order for that to happen seamlessly, a conversation has to take place. And we call that in my program, the talk. Now, the family talk is what we'll first talk about. The family talk is just a sit down with your immediate or interacting family and friends. Your immediate family, what I'm talking about, is simply your spouse, children, or maybe even parents, depending on their proximity to you and the level of interaction that you have. Interacting family are external family members that you have high contact with. Cousins, sisters, brothers. I'm assuming we're all adults, so we may not be as close to those family members as we once were, but we also have a relationship with some family members more than we have with others. So that's your interacting family. Some friends can be included in that, but the last part of it is your friends, your people that are closest to you and closest with you, people that you spend your free time with. You need to have a sit down with them. Now, there are three things that must happen in this sit down. The first thing is you must describe what you must sacrifice. Second, you describe what you need from them. And of course, last, you describe what you are willing to give them. So what do we mean by that? The first one, describe what you must sacrifice. Detail with them at this talk the additional times away that you're going to need for studying and working. Indicate the things that you must reduce on your load that you're going to need assistance with. Things like cooking, cleaning, hanging out, things like that. Friday happy hours. All the things that you must sacrifice a little bit in order to make it through this journey. Second thing, describe what you need from them. Most important thing I had to tell my family, and I suggest that my students tell theirs, no surprises. No surprises, no sudden ideas, no spontaneous things that you have to say no to or sacrifice, but instead provide extended notifications for events or special days. So if there's a special day we know is coming, I need an extended notification on that so I can work it into my calendar and make sure I'm present in that moment. Also let them know that you need work around the house, help with cooking, cleaning, things like that, laundry. All of those things is what you will need from them or to come off of your plate, and it's partially what they can do to contribute and help you. Indicate that you also need support and encouragement from them, and that they too, just as I'm telling you to digitize your life, add those things to your digital calendar. So special days, quiet days, family days, all of those things must be put on a digital calendar in order for you to remember them. You do not want to wake up Saturday morning expecting to work and your children come in and say, hey, it's our day, let's go. So you make sure you digitize all of that as well. And the last thing is what you're willing to give them. You're asking a lot from family, friends, things like that. So what are you willing to give them? So if you tell them I need silence during the week, I need 2 hours of studying by myself in my room or in my office, what do you give them in return? So plan for special days, special events, family days, me days, all of those things you have to put into your calendar as your give to them for giving you this sacrifice. Lastly, I want to talk about the job. It's up to you to determine if you want to inform your job, and by job I mean your colleagues and things like that, about what you need from them. But if you determine that you do need to inform them about what you're doing, describe to them what you must sacrifice. Describe what you need from them, and then describe what you are willing to give. Same process you did for family and friends, you want to do for the job. And here's what I mean by that. The first thing, describing what you must sacrifice. There may be times that you must sacrifice extra time on class days. They may understand that at 5 o'clock you need to get out of the office and head straight to campus. And you can't stay around and do a meeting, things like that. If you can negotiate when staff meetings or, team meetings are, if they cannot be on the days you have to go to class, that works great. But that's what you must sacrifice. Describe what you need from them. Second thing, once again, no surprises. Extend notifications for events and special days. Support and encouragement. Adding things to the digital calendar so that you're not forgetting work events as well. So that's what you need to kind of talk to them about doing better. Ideally, that will take place in your job or profession naturally, but in some careers and some professions, they don't. And we end up with surprise activities in some organizations. And then describe to them what you're willing to give. Like, how can you make what you're learning benefit the workplace? And if you're also bringing products from your work, from your school and from your research to benefiting the office, that's great. I work in the field of education. And when I'm teaching, I make sure that all of my doc students have something they can take back to their schools. Many of them are principals, superintendents, and things like that. Something they can take back to their school and start working and sharing with people. So that's what we mean. But having that talk, making sure everyone is clear on what is expected of them, what you're asking them to reduce in your particular life, and what you're willing to give, is a necessary conversation for you to have. The final aspect of our talk today on the Academic Professional Survival Guide is meeting efficiency. Meeting efficiency simply means three things: getting the most out of your meetings with your professors, setting and securing your meetings, and the last one is what I share more in depth in our program, is issue summaries. How to actually engage in all of the activities prior to the meeting to make the meeting go more efficiently. Now, getting the most out of your meetings with your professors. Most of us in our professional lives can probably agree that most of our meetings are a waste of time. And we waste a lot of time within them. Just even trying to get started can be slightly awkward. But meeting efficiency simply means we go into this meeting and from the very beginning, everyone knows why they're there. Everyone knows what they need to bring to the meeting. And therefore we can get started directly into the content of the meeting. The second part of this is the process of sharing, setting and securing your meetings. What we do with that is, what I advise my students is that you inquire about multiple times and dates, particularly meeting with a professor, because professor time is kind of scarce. So there are multiple people wanting individual time with professors. So when you meet or inquire about meeting, providing them with multiple dates and multiple times is the ideal way to go about it. Once that date has been determined, put it on both digital calendars so that you send a calendar invite to the professor, that you have yourself. That meeting is now secured. It's in stone, but what goes into that calendar invite? Include an issue summary and possibly a Zoom link if you're going to be meeting virtually. Put all of that into your calendar invite. And then allow for reminders. Don't be excessive with the reminders, but maybe a day before or 30 minutes until that allows that professor to be prepared for that meeting. Now, the next part of setting a secure meeting is just meeting etiquette. Be on time. And generally on time means before time. Have all of your materials ready. Have your issue summary already ready and you know where to go with it. And if follow-up is needed, be prepared to secure a new date at the time of the meeting that you can immediately go and send a calendar invite for, develop an issue summary, and all those reminders that you need. Now, third part of this here is the issue summary. It's probably very new for most of you, so you haven't heard of it. But the issue summary is simply an agenda for this particular meeting. But this agenda has three important parts. So it has a topic, which generally contains the general topics to be discussed. It has a brief, your current progress on each topic. So not only you let them know the topics that you want to discuss, you let them know where you are in that particular topic. And then, of course, the issue. And that's generally the question or issues that you want to address at the meeting. So when your professors or your colleagues or whomever you interact with this way receive their issue summary, they know exactly what is expected. They know exactly where you are on an item. And therefore, when you actually do meet, you can get right down to business. Now, the purpose of this issue summary is very simple. It is to keep your meetings streamlined. It is to allow for everyone to know what's expected and also to allow for others to bring the necessary materials to the meeting. I've been in countless impromptu meetings where I have to write down what I need to send the person after we get off of this meeting. I would be better prepared if I had the meeting issue summary ahead of time so that I could have those materials when I go into the meeting and be prepared to share at that particular moment. So an issue summary is an excellent way to increase your efficiency on the meetings. What used to be 30 and 40-minute meetings with me were now streamlined to about 15 of pure meeting content and sharing. So the meeting efficiency is greatly improved with the idea of an issue summary. So here we are. We know that if you digitize your life, have the talk with family and friends, and master the meeting process, you're about 33% of the way to surviving as an academic professional. In the full course, I take you through 9 modules designed to take you from restructuring your actions based on your biological energy to getting the most out of meetings. In my coaching program, I work with you one-on-one on each aspect of organizing your life for greater efficiency and balance. Being an academic professional doesn't have to be overwhelming anymore. With the Academic Professional Survivor Guide, Mastering School, Work, and Home, you will maintain and improve work-life balance and enjoy the process. Friends, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to click the link below or visit www.myedvantage.org for more free content and access to valuable courses. Also, I have a special offer. If you sign up for any of the content courses or coaching sessions, use the discount code EDVantage10 for 10% off. Once again, that's EDVantage10 for 10% off. Once again, thank you for checking out this video, and I look forward to sharing with you my educational advantage.